If you're new to clipping or you're already a clipper but you want to learn new methods to clip for free, then keep watching this video because today I'm going to be explaining the process of finding creators to clip for, to clipping for completely free, and to maximize the max amount of reach when you post on TikTok. And you might be asking, why should I trust this guy right here? Well, if you didn't know, I have made this TikTok clipping account from scratch. I started about a year and a half ago and I have built this page up to 62,000 followers just by clipping content. And on this page, I clip for Caleb Hamer. And in the month of September alone, I generated almost $3,500. And while doing this, I generated 3.7 million qualified views with a total breakdown of 7 million total views. And those of you that are new to the clipping game, the difference between qualified views and total video views is that for qualified views to actually get paid for, you have to have a video that's at least a minute long and it has to pop up on someone's For You page and they have to watch for at least 5 seconds long. So that's why you see right here, you don't get paid for literally every single view you get, which on this page, I got 7.1 million total views. But for qualified views, as you can see, 3.7 million views. And that's how many people saw clips that I posted and they watched for at least 5 seconds and those clips were at least a minute long. And as you can see, there's more data down here with 15% people watching it 5 seconds or less. And as you can see right here, these are the most paid out videos that I had in September, with the highest being $832, which is absolutely insane. And as you can see down here, $700, a couple $100 down here. All around, September was a great month for this clipping page. I know a lot of you have been asking me this, so today I'm going to be sharing 2 different methods of how you can clip for free. So the first thing you need to do is you need to find a creator that you want to clip for. So what I want you to do is I want you to go to your YouTube channel and go to subscriptions and go through literally every single creator that you're subscribed to that you could potentially clip for. Whether it's iShowSpeed, a podcast, Jubilee, a big creator that posts a lot of content, or the LOL podcast, another podcast that I've helped clip for in the past. And so for my instance, this creator that I picked was Caleb Hamer. But again, go through all of your subscriptions because at the end of the day, you want to clip for someone that you actually enjoy watching. And so that is why I say go through your subscriptions and pick a creator that you enjoy watching to clip for, and you could potentially make money from it. And something to keep in mind, bigger creators tend to not care if you clip for them because at the end of the day, they just want more reach to their brand. But if you're picking a creator that is smaller, doesn't have as big of an audience, then they might not want to be clipped. So what I want you to do is I want you to reach out to them, and most creators will have their email linked. So for Caleb, for instance, right here in his description, he has his business email right here. So what I would do is I would just email him. I would explain the value I can give to him by clipping his content, giving it more reach, and just pretty much saying, I'm not going to be impersonating you and I will have your links in the bio to get you more reach. And if they don't have an email, then you could DM them on Instagram or any other platform you can find. And of course, if you're seeing a creator on TikTok already being clipped multiple times like Caleb Hamer, then you don't need their permission, just from my perspective. But if they're a creator that really hasn't been clipped, then please make sure to reach out to them and get their permission, because at the end of the day, it is their content. So make sure you do that when you're picking a creator. So the first free clipping model I'm going to be talking about is Rekka AI. And right now, this clipping model is completely for free. And essentially, you can create shareable moments from your videos, whether it's from podcasts, vlogs, gaming streams, educational content, and you can turn them into engaging reels with captions. I will have a link down below for you guys to check it out while I'm explaining to you how to use Rekka. So the first thing we want to do is we want to sign in to be able to upload a video that we want clipped. So I just logged in with my Google account, and as you can see, you can copy and paste a YouTube link into here, or if you have a file you want to upload from your computer, then you can do that, or from your phone. So I'm going to find a YouTube video that I want clips from, and I'm going to copy and paste it into here. So in this instance, I'm going to go to Caleb Hamer's follow-up channel, and it's a 24-minute video, so I'm going to copy and paste this into there. So we're going to copy and paste it, and as you can see, right away, I can tell what aspect ratio I want. In this case, 9:16, which is vertical reels. Length I have on auto, or if I want under a minute, under 5 minutes, I'm just going to keep it on auto. Template you can have on moment or compilation. In this case, I'm just going to have it on moment, and then you can select if you want captions and hashtags. And of course, I want captions selected and I want hashtags selected just to see what kind of hashtags I can incorporate into this clip on TikTok. And then it will give you suggested prompts for what kind of clips you want. So in this case, it is suggesting find viral worthy moments with strong reactions, identify educational segments and tutorials, or extract funny moments and entertaining interactions. In this case, you want to make sure you want to select an accurate prompt. In this case, I'm going to select find viral worthy moments with strong reactions. And then then you're going to click make magic. So now, depending on the length of the video, you are going to wait while it processes, as you can see down here. So we're going to wait a few minutes while this loads. Okay, the clips have loaded, and with Rekka AI, it will pick the 3 most engaging clips that it can find from the video. So let's click the first clip right here. What I really like, it gives you a title and hashtags, and this can really help when posting clips onto TikTok. So really, we could just copy and paste this title right here, put it as the caption, and along with these hashtags, or if you want to pick your own hashtags. Right here, our aspect ratio is 9:16 for our TikTok. If you'd like to change that, you can, but in this case, we're going to keep it as 9:16 for our TikTok. We can click captions right here, and it will show the transcript for the video. So if anything is misspelled, you can change that, and if you'd like to do that, you can click this icon right here, and you can change the spelling of something if you'd like. So that's the edit captions feature. The next feature is the styling, where you can customize your own captions. So for the base color, let's just say if we want more of like an orangish vibe. With the stroke color, we're going to have white, and the highlight color, we're going to have it more on that orangish vibe, and it will update accordingly, which is very nice. And then for the font family, there are 4 fonts you can choose from, and these are the different looks that you can have. I personally like the Enter look the most, and then you can select the font size if you want small, medium, large, extra large. In this case, I'm just going to go with medium, and then you can pick if you want the caption to be lowercase, uppercase, or default. In this case, I'm going to have it on default, and then you can select the position if you want top of the screen, middle of the screen, bottom of the screen. Ideally for a TikTok, you're going to want it to be middle or bottom of the screen. In this case, I'm just going to select middle. And lastly, the next feature is the trim. So if you want the video to be trimmed slightly shorter, you could do that. In this case, I want the video to be slightly trimmed here in the hook because there's a little bit of dead space. So I'm going to select trim video, and then I'm going to take it down a little bit right here to where it's a lot cleaner for the hook. And so as of right now, Rekka AI, these are all the features. There's going to be so much more to come with more features in this clipping model. So go check it out. I will have it linked down below. And you can test this out yourself because, again, free clips, can't complain about that at all. And of course, when you're done customizing your video, then you can go up here, click export, and then you can download the video to your PC or phone, and then you can upload it to the TikTok application. The second method to clip for free is screen recording. And you can do this on your PC or your phone. If you're going to do it on your PC, then you can use the snipping tool. At least for me, I'm on Windows. Or if you have a phone, you can use the screen recording feature. And at least on your phone, an app that you can use now that's completely free is Premiere Pro. And I use it myself. I have an Adobe subscription, but if you download the app on your phone, you can use it for editing Reels. So go to the App Store, type in Adobe Premiere Pro. You can download it for free, and you can clip using the app now. So sometimes manual clipping can do great if you want to have a specific moment that you really like, or if you just don't have the time, and if you want an AI clipping model to do it for you, then you could use Rekka in that instance since it's free. So I have my first clip from Rekka in the TikTok application now, and what I can do is I can copy and paste the title, and this is a very accurate title that we can have for the caption. So we're going to have that, and then we can copy and paste these hashtags that are in Rekka, and we can copy and paste them into here. If you're doing this on your phone, it will only let you have up to 5 hashtags. So pick the best 5 that you want. On PC, you can have as many as you want, so just keep that in mind. In this case, since we're doing it on the PC, we can't copy and paste it manually because it'll just see it as text, so we have to manually type it in, unfortunately. So the next step is I'm going to be selecting a song track that has to do with the video. Here are all the options that I use on all the TikToks that I post. Again, if you want to look through these, I'm not going to play them because of copyright. A lot of these soundtracks have helped these videos do very well because it adds a different element to the video. So I'm going to pick this soundtrack right here, and then I'm going to put this down to about 4% and click Save Edit. And then if you want to edit your cover, you can do that. Since I'm posting from my PC, I can't add a custom title card, but if you were to post from your phone, then you could add a title card for the beginning of the video where it could be similar to this title card right here. So in this instance, it could be her car payment is insane. And then with these clips, you can either post now or you could schedule them out for later during the week, which is very helpful. So to go back through everything, this is the exact process you want to do when it comes to clipping. And keep in mind, to be able to start getting paid, you have to have 10,000 followers required. Your clips have to be at least a minute long. So if you have an account under 10,000 followers, you don't have to worry about posting clips that are over a minute because you're not going to get paid for it if you're not in a clipping campaign. But I do have a great opportunity for all of us clippers out there where there is a clipping campaign that I'm going to be making a video on next Friday. So if you're watching this, click the video that is linked up here. You can make some money clipping for speed in Kai Cenat with using Rekka AI. This is a great opportunity because because you can literally get paid out with not having 10,000 followers. So that's just a little sneak peek, so make sure you go watch that video when it's posted. And if any of y'all have any clipping questions, please let me know in the comments or join my free Discord community, which I will have linked down below. We can all help each other out, give free value, and if you found this video helpful, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.